A fake caller ID hiding their real location. Robocallers, they're getting sneaky and using technology as cheap as $2 to trick you into answering your phone.
Unbelievable, right? Today, lawmakers met at the State House to talk about how to disconnect any annoying robocalls. News 8 State House Bureau Chief David Williams has more.
When was the last time you got one of those robocalls at the office or at home or on your cell phone? Lawmakers say it's time those calls stop.
So it's just annoying to me if you ask me.
It's so much of a problem. Indiana's Attorney General's office said today they got more than 3,900 complaints of unwanted calls in 2018. 68% of those were robocalls.
They're really annoying. I get at least 3 a day.
Today, state lawmakers met to talk about how to stop those calls and if penalties should be harsher. The AG's office says the penalty for breaking Indiana's do not call law the first time is up to a $10,000 fine. It's $25 grand for each call after that. State Rep Dale Devon chairs the Summer Study Committee.
A lot of times, I think the penalties maybe not as severe, so the risk isn't that bad. So do we need to increase the penalties for some of those robocalls that are coming out that are?
And I think it's got out of control.
Republican State Rep Jeff Ellington's working on a bill now that would allow small businesses to opt in to the do not call list and double the penalties for the lawbreakers.
We're going to take those penalties not only to the individual who's making those calls and the company, but those penalties would go up the chain of letter to the CFOs and the CEOs, so they're held responsible and cannot back away from those charges.
The AG's office says there are 3 state laws covering unwanted robocalls, but often county prosecutors don't have the resources or jurisdiction to track down the culprits overseas. The AG's office says robocallers can download software for as cheap as $2 to help them fake where they're calling from. The AG's office works regularly with other states and says the FCC is thinking about new caller ID regulations.
And what they propose is that caller ID would have authentication similar to other software and social media like Twitter, where you get a blue check mark to prove that you're really who you are.
Ellington says he's going to take what is talked about and discussed over the next few months in these meetings and think about tweaking his bill. I'm David Williams, Wish TV, News 8.